Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I figured I'd switch it up, do a sit down video. I hope that you can hear me correctly. I've got one headphone in so that I can hear to make sure it's recording my voice, so I'm sorry if that's distracting. But I figured I'd sit down and film the get to know me tag. This was something that tags were something that I haven't seen in a long time, but I remember in old school YouTube people used to do them all the time. And I figured I'd sit down and so you guys could get to know me. I mean, this is kind of late. I've had my channel for like 6 months now, but better late than never, right? And feel free to comment down below any of the answers to this because I always like to see your comments. So the first question, so I've got my laptop over here, that's why I'm looking over here. So the first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in a really small town about an hour east of Toronto. It's really, really, really small. Like, I lived in the middle of nowhere. So that's that. And then it says, where do you currently live? I currently live in Ottawa, Ontario, but I actually work on the Quebec side, so I work in Quebec when I actually go to the office, but I don't know when that's going to be again. The next question is, how tall are you? I'm 5'9", 5'10", about halfway in between those two. And yeah, I know that's really tall. I'm curious though, comment down below how tall you thought I was. I feel like I've mentioned it in videos before that I'm tall, but I'm curious if anyone thought based on my videos that I was tall or short or something like that. Next is dogs or cats. So I'm definitely more of a dog person, but actually, fun fact, growing up, I had like 15 cats at one point because we lived on a farm. We had like, our cats were outdoor cats, same with our dogs. So like if there was other stray cats around, they ended up getting pregnant. So at one point we had like 15 cats and 3 dogs, and it was a bit crazy, but I love animals. I grew up with tons of animals, so this is why I'm such an animal lover. And what year were you born? I was born in 1996, so I'm 24, turning 25 this year, so I'm almost a quarter of a century old, which is crazy. The next question is, are you / have you gone to college? In Canada, it's a little different. So I don't know exactly how it works in the States, but I know that like the base, the school that you go to right out of high school is like college if you're pursuing post-secondary education. But in Ontario and in Canada, it's actually split between college and university. So college is more like hands-on schooling, whereas university is more theoretical, and you take different courses in high school in order to go to each of them. So I took all university courses in high school, and I went to the University of Ottawa. In case you haven't, if you're new here, I wear a lot of my old college sweaters, or university sweaters, so it's pretty obvious which school I went to. What is your favorite drink? Ooh, that's a tough one. Does it mean alcoholic or non-alcoholic? Because if it's not alcoholic, it's definitely coffee, which is very obvious if you've seen my videos before. But yeah, in terms of alcohol, I've been really into vodka sodas and stuff like that. I know that's a very basic answer, but it's the truth, so that's what I've been into lately. Tea or coffee? I think I just answered that. Coffee. What are your life goals? Well, so this actually plays in well with a question that I figured I'd put into this video, but Leslie, hi. I thank you for all your comments. I really appreciate them. But she actually said she requested a video to talk about my career path. So this sort of, I guess, goes in line with that. So I guess I'll first start like my career path, and then I'll go into what I want to do in the future kind of thing. So I started university in 2014, and then the summer after my second year of university, I started a full-time student job at the place I actually am currently. So I really don't have too much experience at other different companies. I've been working at the same one since 2016, so May 2016, which is the summer after second year for me. And then after that first summer where I was full-time, I basically worked at least 15 hours every single week at that same job as a student until I graduated. But I'm very grateful that I got that job, and I actually really loved working at this place. So I ended up after university applying to a position within the same company. I was on a different team, but within the same company, because I just really love the work environment there. It's a really great experience and everything like that. I love the company culture. It's really small workplace. There's only like 400 employees, so it makes you feel like more of a family. So I applied to stay at the same job, but on a different team where I would have been doing more of a data science thing. It was more like data forensics, if that makes any sense. But actually, while I was in the process of applying for that, I got a job offer with the financial analysis team at my company, which is again a different team than the one I worked on. I worked in the data collection side of the company as a student, and then I hope you're following. I feel like this is all over the place. But then, so I got a job offer for the financial analysis team as basically the person who pulls all the financial analysis and puts together reports and things like that for them. So, and since then I've sort of taken on more responsibility in that team where I do a lot more data pulls than just financials. So I've definitely grown a lot since working, and I didn't realize how much more responsibility and how much more you get to do when you're not a student at a job. I should have, I feel like it's obvious, but it just didn't feel as obvious. Okay, so continuing on with my little career path, so that's basically brings me back to where I am now. I've been working now for the financial analysis team for like 2 years, and it's been I just love this company. So as for my life goals, or I guess this is just career goals, but I really hope to just stay at this company. Honestly, I really have no desire to leave because I really like the company culture. There's really nothing I don't like about where I'm working, so I can't see myself leaving. If you've been watching my videos, I am applying for a promotion. It's not necessarily in the same team again, but it's within the same company again, and hopefully I just continue to work my way up. The position I'm applying for now is to be like a supervisor, like the supervisor level. I don't think I'll actually be supervising anyone, I guess it depends on the group that I'm in. But yeah, that's basically my, I don't have too much experience. If you want more if you want me to go into more detail, I can. I don't know how interesting that would be. And this video is already fairly long, so I'm going to go on to the rest of the questions. But as for my life goals, I really want to buy a house, have a dog, all of that. The classic family. Yeah, that's the goal anyways. But the housing market in Ottawa is actually crazy right now, so we'll see. What sports do you play or have you played? So I don't currently play any sports, but in high school I played hockey. Actually started hockey when I was 9, and played all throughout high school and middle school and all of that. I played as a center mostly. But I only played house league. My other sport was soccer. I played that from like when I was like a baby, like when you first start and then in grade 9 I played for a rep team. We weren't like that good, but we did work our way up to the Premier League. If anyone knows anything about women's soccer, if that means anything to you, but we were the B team for our area. Our A team actually was like the number 4 in Canada. So yeah, hockey and soccer are the sports I played mostly. I also played like on teams in schools and stuff like that. I played basketball and things like that, but only in school. I didn't really play anything outside of school other than hockey and soccer because that took up majority of my time. Have you read any books that changed your life? Changed my life? I don't think so. I really like reading, but I can't say that I mostly read fiction, so I can't say that there's been any that have drastically changed my life in any way. Who are your favorite YouTubers? So actually, since I started my channel, I've found a lot of really great smaller creators, so I don't really actually watch too many big YouTubers anymore, but I can name the small YouTubers that I follow, and then if you guys are interested, you can follow them too, because they all deserve way more subscribers than they have, honestly. So let's see. Kayla Compton, love her 9 to 5. She's works in social media. And I always like her work content. Tara Michelle's a big YouTuber. I follow a lot of Canadian YouTubers just because I freak out anytime I find a good Canadian YouTuber. But so Tara Michelle actually moved back to Canada, so if you're interested, I really like her videos. I just started following Jenna Hong. I'll have all these people linked below so you can check them out. She just started her channel like I want to say a couple months ago, and her content is like really, so it's really high quality. I feel like I've mentioned her before because I'm really like her videos, but Carter Sullivan, she's also in Ottawa, and I love her videos. Like, I just feel like we're very similar people, so I really like her videos. Do you speak any languages, and how well? Yes, I speak French. I had to for my job, so I'm bilingual. I was in French immersion since kindergarten, and actually I was in Montessori before that, so I learned French from there too. So, are you single or taken? I am taken. Steven and I have been dating for 6 years, almost exactly. On February 10th, it'll be 6 years. What is your idea of a dream date? I don't know, I'm very low-key, so I just like to have something that's just the two of us. Like, I love food, so probably just going out to dinner or even ordering in. I really like just doing that. How long is your longest relationship? This one, 6 years. So we started dating in my first year of university. He's a year older, so it was his second year of university. And if you guys want to know more, maybe I can do some sort of relationship Q&A or something like that. How would you describe your fashion sense? Not good. My fashion sense is not good. Basically anything that's comfortable, I will put on my body. That is my fashion sense. What is your go-to hairstyle? Ponytail on top of my head. I feel like that's a soccer thing. I also always have a ponytail on my wrist because I think it comes from soccer. I always have my hair up. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 siblings, 2 sisters. One is older, one is younger, so I'm a middle child. If you're a middle child, let me know. Love finding other middle children. My older sister is 3 years older than me, and my younger sister is 3 years younger than me. So my parents planned that very well. What is your go-to fast food order? Probably Domino's is where we order out of, like, I would consider it fast food the most. And I always get a like Alfredo or garlic sauce with ham and onions. That's my go-to every single time. Do you use a PC or Mac? I use a Mac, PC for work. What are your morning and evening routines? Basically reading. I'm gonna put up updated morning and night routine soon, so make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss those. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off there because the sun's starting to go down and I want to make sure that there's light for this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, and if you want me to do more videos like this, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I would be happy to answer them. I just figured I should probably put up a video like this so that you guys, anybody who's new, gets to know me a bit more, and anybody who's watching me and wants to know more can get to know me more. Thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any other work content from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.